This is the Song Activity Factory. Get ready.
In this video, you'll see how to use the song Should I Give It All Up by James Blunt in a fun ELT lesson plan. You'll also get an extra tip to increase student talking time and discover some things about James Blunt. Stick to the end of this video for a bonus tip. In this lesson plan, students make connections with words and explain them, listen to the song, talk about it and much more. For detailed instructions, PDF, answers and free downloadable materials, check the links in the video description.
Step 1 plus Step 2. 15 to 20 minutes. Step 1. Ask your students, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word music? Have some students answer and explain. Step 2. Divide the class into small groups. Then, tell them they're going to make word connections.
Instructions. Screen share the activity from wordwall.net. One student from Group A chooses a number for you to open, and reveal one word. Then all the students from the group write, in the chat box, the first word that comes to their minds. When all students from Group A have written their words, the students from another group have to explain the connections. Next, it's Group B's turn to choose another number, and write the connections in the chat box for Group C to explain, and so on. Repeat the steps until all words are revealed.
Step 3. 10 minutes. Play the song. Their task is to identify the words from Step 2. And write down the sentences they hear with them. Play the song twice.
Step 4. 5 minutes. Students send their sentences in the chat box. Paste them on the whiteboard. Correct grammar and spelling mistakes.
To increase student talking time, have them read or explain instructions. If the instructions are in the course book or the worksheet, why must you read them out loud and explain them to the class? If they are pretty straightforward, have a student read them to the class, and another explain or rephrase if someone hasn't understood. This is also a great way to keep eager beavers happy. They get to explain something that is very clear to them, and those who need a little extra help still get the assistance they need. From the Speaking Specialist ebook. Now, let's go back to the step-by-step lesson plan.
Step 5. 5 minutes. Screen share a slide with the song lyrics. Have students read and check the sentences they wrote. Help with the vocabulary.
Step 6. 7 minutes. In pairs. Students answer questions about the song. They must justify their answers with the words from the lyrics.
Step 7. 7 minutes. Students share their ideas.
Step 8. 7 minutes. Play the music video and students comment on it.
James Blunt started playing the piano at the age of 4. In his own words, My mum, Jane, was the one who pushed me with music. I learned to play the violin when I was 4, and even though I hated it at the time, she also got me to learn the piano. Looking back, that's the best thing I ever did. I am grateful.
As you stay till the end of the video, here's your bonus tip. Do you normally waste about 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes even more, at the beginning of your online classes, just getting students settled for class? What about starting your class even before students enter the room? Screen share one question that is controversial, shocking, intriguing for your students before class starts, so that as soon as they enter it, they'll see that question. You just greet them normally, ask them about the weekend, school, etc. Keep greeting your students and take this time to know more about them and connect. While you're talking to a student, the others will be looking at that question on screen and automatically start thinking about their answers, which is great for shy students to have time to prepare. About 5 minutes or so from the start, address that question, or have a student read it. Be prepared to see your students participating more than ever before. Next, see some example questions I used in my classes, from The Book of Questions by Gregory Stock.